Broadcast live.
We out here with my bro, all the way from Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
Right, pronouncing it like Dada, Daddy.
Dadaboy.
Dadaboy.
So the Dada is like a street name for dreadlocks. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So there's some kids that were born with the hair.
Yeah.
And the parents don't cut them off till maybe 15, 13. It depends. You understand? So they just call them Dada.
Yeah.
So the Dada is the street's name for dreadlocks, and they just put boy behind the name. So I didn't give myself the name.
For real?
Yeah, I didn't. They just.
So how long have you been growing?
November 2011. That's when I stopped working corporates.
Yeah. What were you doing before you were coming fully in this space?
Okay, so I studied engineering, and I used to work for Intercontinental Distillers. So they're the makers of Chelsea Dry Gin, Gordon Dry Gin, and all the stuff like that. So I used to do that. It's funny because they hired me because of engineering.
Yeah.
But I spent maybe 1 week and a half there, and I found myself with marketing.
Oh yeah.
You understand? Then they at that point were sponsoring so many gigs. So I was in tune with helping them package and do all that kind of stuff. So the boss was like, I don't think they need you in engineering anymore. Just stay with us. So I did that, but I was never really an office person. In a couple of months, I just told him I don't want this.
I mean, you've obviously one of the things that that kind of has given you sort of the prominence besides MTV Base, also I guess it would be Apple Music, right?
Yes, sir.
What drives music, people who are interested in music to tell the stories of musicians, and where do you see that you actually are in a space where you're probably informed enough to do it, yeah?
Yes, sir. First of all, it has to do with the love for the music. Yeah. I think that has to just be the umbrella of everything. So if you love it, it just comes easy, and we know in the whole world, the artists some of them are not in the best way or in the best place to explain their own music.
Yeah.
They know how to write it, they know how to sing it, but talk about the music to us, you know what I'm saying? That's where we come in, you know what I'm saying? So that was kind of when I saw that position, I was like, you know what, I like this. One of my earliest inspiration was Kali Ikpe. He's a big man now. So he had a show back in the 90s at home in Naija. It was called The New Life Beats. Yeah. So he was the first TV presenter I connected with. Yeah. There were a lot, but he was the first because he was now throwing to music videos.
Yeah.
And music videos.
I remember.
Yeah. So when I saw that, I was like, yo, I want to do that. That's really cool. I like that. Then just seeing people do it, and of course the amazing talent that came out of South Africa, Cabello, Sizwe. Yeah. For the first time, I finally met Proverb.
Oh, for real?
I mean, that's dude, you don't know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. Yourself, Millard Ayo from Tanzania, that's shaped the whole thing. And I was like, what? These people are doing this thing in a nice way, and they're making it look cool.
Yeah.
And at that point, because you're not really thinking about money, you're thinking about, this is nice. So I want to do this, and I put myself in that position. And just learning the music was easy for me. It wasn't learning about it wasn't a hustle.
So you kind of from a global perspective, and in Africa, obviously, some of the biggest music platforms, MTV, Apple Music, then you kind of come back and you go, okay, I need to develop my own thing, right?
Yes, sir.
So tell me about what you're doing now that literally is your own journey, it's got, you literally choose the stories, the news, the music, everything is you, you know what I mean? Tell me about that.
Okay, Dadaboy Show. I had the idea, let's say 2016. But I always tell people I'm with or people that look up to me, I say, look, there's a difference when you have an idea and you have the capital to run it and also have the capital to run yourself. Yeah. At that time, I could barely run myself.
Yeah.
You understand? I was still working, but the money that's coming in is going out immediately. You understand? So I was like, you know what? Let this idea just simmer.
Yeah.
Then when I got to a point, I was like, you know what? We're ready. So Dadaboy Show, it was a platform where I wanted people to see the culture through my own eyes. You understand? We speak with prominent people. Most of the time with MTV, mostly we did artists and sometimes actors. You understand? And this was prior to influencers. You understand? You were just a personality. Either you're radio personality, TV personality, or you be actor or you be actress.
Yeah. Nothing else.
Nothing else. Instagram was a diary for us.
Yeah.
Dates and
Facebook.
Exactly. Facebook. Before Instagram was a diary. Nobody was selling anything like it. You understand? Before influencers came. So I was like, you know what? Everybody has a story.
Yeah.
I want to play parts in telling everybody's story. Do you understand? So I want to slow it down. Instead of the full speed content that I want to slow it down and say, you know what? How do you do this? You're Wizkid, but you're also Ayo. How do you differentiate it? People don't know that story. People don't know all those things. So that's the position I put myself in. You know what I'm saying? And thus far, it's been amazing. I shoot in studio. Of course, I shoot outside the studio as well. Also do the lifestyle part of it, cover big festivals, Afro Nation, and you name it. Dub in July, and stuff like that. So that's. I just want to put myself in that position where it's okay. Look at it from our perspective. Because we have the best music in the world. Yeah.
But when did you start though?
When did I start? Officially, we started 2 years ago.
Okay.
2 years ago. Craziest story. I got a space for the studio, right? I got it in 2020. February 2020. COVID hits. I couldn't do anything. We couldn't build. We couldn't do anything. In between that, we had this peaceful protest back home called NSAS.
I remember that was there.
Yes. With the whole situation that happened, innocent people getting killed.
By the army, was it?
Exactly. By the army. We still don't know who ordered it, but we'll find out. Don't worry. And we couldn't do anything. So I had a space for like a year, and for like 8 months, we couldn't do anything. Literally couldn't do nothing. Not one thing. I was like, yo, what kind of sign is this? Like, is this a sign saying, right, don't do this? So I was like, you know what? Luckily, my landlord came. He was like, you didn't do anything last year. So I will tell you, pay 40% of your rent. And that was it. I was like, this is the sign for us to keep going. Because normally a Nigerian landlord would be like, pay me my full money. So 2 years ago, we put everything together and we kicked off with the first episode of Dadaboy Show was with the legendary DJ Jimmy Jats.
Oh yeah.
And since then, it's been crazy. We've had synchronized shows on radio. We've had some synchronized shows on local TV and stuff like that. So
that's crazy.
We'll be moving on.
That's crazy, man. So what you doing here? What you doing in South Africa? What's up?
I am doing the 3rd season right now.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
So yes.
So you kind of shoot, break.
Yes.
You put it together.
I put it together. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we kind of arrange it and just put it together.
All right. Okay. So I saw you were speaking to Devon Gogon.
Yes. We have a few people that just picked up artists. And some other people. Yeah. And it's very important for us to also tell our stories because I've been overseas and you hear the narrative behind so many headlines. And I'm like, wait, what is this? You know? And I've been invited to meetings by mistake. I met somebody at a certain very big DSP. And I told them, I was like, you guys are doing it wrongly. And she was like, oh, do you mind coming in? I was like, okay, cool. And I went there and it was in New York. It was a bunch of Caucasians.
Of course.
And I put my foot on the ground and I told them, you guys are doing it wrongly. Yes. And after the meeting, I sent them my invoice. Very important. But it's very important for us to tell our stories because, like you said, nobody can tell our stories like we.
And I think the power also is, we also can't be arrogant with our stories, right?
We cannot.
So if you kind of go, look, I could do it myself, but I know you guys have got a bigger platform, global DSP, whoever you are, but you guys are not doing it right. It's also cool. It's also important for us to lead a giant.
Yes, sir.
That's if a giant also wants to listen.
There you go.
You know what I mean? That's crazy, man. So with that being said, we're on season 3 right now. You're shooting that. Is that gonna be like the All Africa special? Special? How we looking at that?
Yeah, because we want to do Tanzania, Kenya,
all right,
Uganda. We want to hook up with Inosby, with Congo. We want to do Zimbabwe. hopefully we can hook up with Jafreza if he's in the country. Cameroon. Already making links with Cameroon. Liberia, we are going to do Liberia in like this. So the plan is to just do like an all-star thing because I've always been big on the music from around, not just where I'm from, you understand? Because it's very rich. Very, very rich, you understand? So, and people don't know, we've been chasing, when I say we, I mean the Nigerian music, we've been chasing a lot of countries for the longest times. If you check the music out, at one point it was South Africa, at one point it was Ghana. Just before we now said, okay, cool, I think we kind of here now. You were saying something about labels and stuff, but I want to say this, with Nigeria, the labels we initially had in the country, they left when we had like the military regime. It was like the early 90s and stuff. So the new era of Afrobeats, I like to call it the hybrid. I would like to say the pioneers are Two-Face, D'banj, and P-Square. And from that time, when the South African Channel O, MTV Base came about, when we see Neto C on Channel O, trust me, the next week, most of them, they're in South Africa. They might not have a gig. They come here, come and shoot video. They had Godfather Productions then. They come here, and what's the name of the studio?
Man, you coming with the history. Come on,
South African guys, I think they were brothers. The music can't just be bumping in that country and we don't give it a face. Do you understand? We have to put a face to it. Plus, with the syndication with South African music, there was a lot of heavy play because we had Music Africa. We played a lot of music from there. We had Lyra. We were playing Pitch Black Afro. We were playing one of my favorites, Kalagat. He's late now, right?
Yes. Shout out, ladies. Soul.
Yes, amen. It was a squatter camp. Everybody. They were playing everybody. Then Channel O gave us the double HP and the Amari.
Let's go.
You remember they had the montage forever. They had that. They didn't never change the montage. So we had the mix of that as well. Professor with Speedy or Skido.
Wow.
You understand? These were sounds that. And the thing I love about Nigerians, we allow it. If it's good, we playing it. Oh, we playing it. If it's good, we probably might play over our own music.
But here's the thing about Nigerians. All the time I go to the Apple Music thing, and you know this. I really love this. It's like 50 songs that your top 100. Your first 50 songs are like Nigerian.
Oh, no
songs.
space.
You know, and then like
in South Africa, Drake released an album. It has 7 in the top 10. Adele has like 8 songs in the top 10. I know. No space.
In Nigeria, like it's like
go to number 30 something. Drake will probably be there. You have to be patient. You have to study the game, and you have to have the right people. There's a way we do our things, and you have to have the right people. We've had South African songs that go number 1. We do. If I may be right, I don't know if I may be right or wrong, but the last South African track to go maybe top 5 is between Foka or Youngsters Adiwele or Izolo. Maybe top 5. Maybe. Yes, and we'll play it. Yes. We know that we will still play Burna Boy and Whiskey, but that's Maporisa. Kabza this. We will play it. Kabza and Maporisa came to Nigeria, they played at the beach. I can count the amount of Nigerian DJs that actually get confirmed bookings to play at the beach.
Is that like a special thing?
Oh, Elashe Beach, we are surrounded by beach, right? So there's a private beach. You take a boat and you go all the way there. To some people it might be special, to some people it might not be special. But it's not everything.
What I mean is that it's not anybody can play there.
It's not on everything. And it's not anybody can do a party there because you gotta get a beach house, you gotta spend this amount of money, boats and stuff like that. That is where they took Kabza and Maporisa to play. That's just how we see it. We appreciate the music like that. That's why we make the music too. I know that you guys are really frowning about the way Nigerians make our piano, but you can't blame us. We're not from here. We have to do it in our own way.
Mafikizolo literally I'm sure Mafikizolo is very frequent.
Oh, they killed us. Mafikizolo with Connor. Oh my God. Oh, they were closing shows. They were closing shows after Burner Ease. Like, they will be on the same headline. They will be the final closer. That's what I'm telling you. The song with Mady, song about friends. That's some of the song or something. Yeah. Bruh, it was lit. Mafikizolo, the song with Davido. Oh my God. I had the deal with MTN.
Yeah.
They were killing us. You understand? We are loud, bro. I can tell you there are some songs that are big in Nigeria, piano-wise, or just house, or any genre in South Africa that they're not in your top 50 right now. And you'd be like, why you guys listen to it? It's just because we love the vibe and the energy.
Essentially, their success literally like spills over in our lives in so many ways.
Yes, sir.
Their success multiplies. And that's why I'm always like, you can only be happy for them.
You can only be happy.
So what's the dream? What's the big dream for you? What is you know what? This is where I want to get to.
The biggest dream for me, I want to retire very early. Yeah. And my retirement is, I want to just disappear from everybody. Yeah, for real. I want to do this for a very good long time and just stop. Like, all right, cool. So wrap up. Because I feel like...
You want to be that guy that we go, what happened to that person?
What happened to that person? And I'm just sipping virgin cocktails on the beach, just chilling. You know what I mean? But I feel like there's something you said that really, just now you said, if Slick Online is still the #1 platform for a decade, then the younger people are not necessarily doing their jobs right. So I feel like I'm also in that position to also help a lot of younger people. You know, I have people that, I won't say not necessarily coach, because I don't see myself a coach or teach. I don't know how to. I just maybe guide you, yes, and help you out and stuff like that. I see a lot of them are doing radio now, doing TV now. A lot of them are managers. You know what I mean? A lot of them are even like producers. You know what I'm saying? I just speak well into them, like, yo, you can do this. You know what I'm saying? So the biggest dream is to see everybody that I've touched grow.
Yeah.
To an extent where I'm like, oh, dude, I'm rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the rich has nothing to do with currency.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, yo, I'm very rich.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's from the south, the east, north, west. I don't care. I went to Egypt, Fabami. Yeah, I went to Egypt for the Nations Cup, but I did some music work too.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had clubs like that, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had clubs like that. I did not know they had clubs. They are playing Doc Chabalez. I was like, wait, in Egypt? I thought it'd be different.
Yeah.
Egypt. They're like, see, what do you mean? And I'm looking at the DJ and I'm like, whoa, maybe it's like some chocolate-looking guy.
Yeah.
No, it's like Aladdin.
Damn.
I'm like, what is going on? You know what I mean? So if the music can get there, we can also get there. You know what I mean? That's just the end of the game. Everything else we build is going to be a materialistic thing. We'll build a media network, we'll build a TV station, we'll build a radio station. Everything is just going to be, oh, we did this work.
Yeah.
But the main aim is to get a bunch of people to grow with us so we can look back and be like, yo, we rich, boy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. If this ain't the best episode ever, I do not know what you're looking for.
But thanks for coming through.
I appreciate you, man.
You know?
I appreciate you.
You know?
I just want to say, man, we didn't look you. I told you inside there, this is real. I can show you my deck for my show.
Yeah.
Your show is one of the inspiration I put you next to Joe Rogan.
Oh, man, I appreciate
You understand?
Man.
So yourself, you know Mila Dayo, he's from Tanzania.
Yeah.
So yourself, Mila Dayo, and I'm like, yeah, this my men are doing it nice. You know what I mean? They're making it look comfortable. Obviously, it's not hard. Me getting to the game and realize it's not easy. At the end of the month, it's headache. You know? To everybody, you know?
Yeah.
But I really do appreciate you for everything you've done for the culture, everything you've done for the music, and the way you do it, you make it look like you can be, you're telling us you can be yourself. You don't have to be anybody else.
Yeah.
You don't have to be on some funny gimmicks. You can be yourself, and the sky is basically the starting point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta dress funny, you ain't gotta be whatever. Be yourself, look straight into the camera, and just do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I tap from you, my king. I appreciate you so much.
Man, that's love, you know?
Thank you so much.
And
shout out to you,
Shout
king.
out, man.
Appreciate, man.
Dada. Look out for season 3.
Yes,
coming
sir.
soon. You know what it is.
Broadcast live